It sounds crazy, but this is no joke. It's happening in hotel rooms and apartments because it is illegal. Our NBC 10 investigative team went undercover to expose one man who's not a doctor, but was ready to give us some of these rear-end injections. I'm Luann Khan with the NBC 10 investigators. Why is this man running from us? Let's go back 20 minutes.
I'm not here to play games. I do it, and I make women famous. That's what I tell them.
He calls himself The Connect. It's 7 a.m. He set up our meeting in this New York City hotel. We set up our undercover cameras here, here, and here. Have you done some famous butts that we know? Really? He promised to make my butt famous. He has no idea we're about to make him famous, too.
I've been doing this for a long time.
I like big butts.
As Sir Mix-a-Lot proclaims, to many, big butts are beautiful. And what Hollywood is flaunting, women are wanting.
And I said, why not? You know, looking at Buffy the Bodies and right now, the J-Los and the Beyoncés, I said, you know, I'm going to step it up a notch.
We agreed not to show this Philadelphia woman's face. She's embarrassed by what she did to her rear. She thought about plastic surgery to make it bigger, but she went on the web and 2 women in Louisiana convinced her hydrogel butt injections was a better idea.
You don't have any scars, and it's instant.
And cheaper. She paid $2,000 in a Baton Rouge hotel room. And you knew it was illegal and it wasn't a doctor.
I just couldn't turn away. I undressed, and I laid down on the bed, and the daughter began injecting me, and the mother was taking and filling up each needle. Maybe a total of 30 needles, and in a painkiller. It was just instantly popping up.
She went from this to this.
So amazing at the time. Wow, like, everybody should do this.
She didn't know then that 2 women in Tampa, Florida recently had toxic butt-boosting shots in this apartment. Both ended up in this hospital in critical condition. The alleged injector arrested for practicing without a medical license. Headlines of other injuries and death are coming in from across the country.
Kidney failure, liver failure, things like that can occur because this product is traveling around the body.
Plastic surgeon Stephen Davis says hydrogel is like a silicone liquid product. And even though we found a place we could buy it online, it's not approved by the Food and Drug Administration. And it's being mixed with who knows what.
The chance of getting an infection is actually the #1 complication.
I made the worst call that I've ever made in my life.
Because 3 days after her butt looked bootylicious, it went bust, flat again. And she has no idea where that junk in her trunk went or what it might do to her.
So you don't even know what you're coming to be injected with.
Back in New York, The Connect tells me I have nothing to worry about.
Okay, so what you'll take initially is a Valium and a Vicodin.
The Connect never pretends to be a doctor, but he's going to give us pain pills.
Does anyone ever get sick?
I've never had 16.5 years. I've
Never had any horror stories?
No.
Another undercover NBC employee and I told him we'd pay $2,300 apiece for the butt injections. He's ready to take us up to the hotel room when he spots the camera we've taken out to ask questions. Where are we going? We're going outside? I thought we were going to the room. Bottom line, The Connect disconnects and makes a run for it. Look, I'm Luann Khan with the NBC 10 investigators. Do you want to talk to us about doing this? We'll pretend.
Don't do it. Somebody else is up there that does it.
He disappeared into the subway. She worries others will find him or the women who injected her.
I could have walked into a death trap. My life could have ended.
We never learned the Connect's real name. He told us he gives injections to girls as young as 13. To see our entire undercover conversation with him, go to NBCPhiladelphia.com and search Butt Booster. For the investigators, Luann Khan, NBC 10 News.